everybody, Black Rose here. I cannot believe I'm actually doing a fourth playthrough for Resident Evil 0. Sorry, it's been a bit. It's been kind of a crazy few weeks for me, but hey, I'm back now. I'm gonna try to stay on top of these and try to get through Resident Evil 0 and Thief before I start any other playthroughs, so tonight's playthrough, as you can clearly see, is going to be on Resident Evil 0. So, let's get back to it and see how far we can get.
Resident Evil 0.
Okay, so last time we were in the hall. So, as I mentioned last time, I am in complete unplayed territory. Alright, so we're back in the training facility in Resident Evil 0 with Billy and Rebecca. So, as you can see, we're still in the kind of specialty garb we get with the game. So, I was going to originally try to go through this with a playthrough, but I thought it'd be more fun for me and you get a much more interesting reaction from me if I actually just wing it and just see how far I can get before I have to go, okay guys, give me a second, I need to look something up real quick. You know, let's see how this newbie for this part of Resident Evil 0 manages to survive. Looks like Billy still has the shotgun I got him from last time, so that's awesome. I kind of forgot that I got the shotgun, so it is kind of good to get a little bit of a refresher. So, as with most Resident Evil games, there's a lot of stuff you gotta find, a lot of stuff you gotta kind of use throughout the game to progress to each part of the story. So, yeah, I'm just gonna blind it and see if I can figure out where my next course of action is gonna be. I believe last time I said something about wanting to get back to the classroom to find something I left there, so I'm going to try to see if I can remember where to go. If not, oh well, I'm pretty good about finding my way back to where I need to be at some point. And I found a bathroom with a red herb. Okay, what is our storage like right now? So she's pretty full, and so is he. So that means neither one of us really has any room to really carry anything, which isn't a horrible thing, but it's also not the best thing. Let's see. Do you need reloaded? Okay, so the shotgun can hold 7 ammo. Pistol obviously can only hold 15. Okay, so with our inventories full and both having 2 healing items, we don't need the red herb right now. But we'll keep a mental note of where he is, so that way if we get in a bind, we know what we're doing. There's a glowing gas can in here, which that may or may not be something we need right away. It's probably something to make yet another Molotov. So kind of what I'm doing is trying to, in theory, retrace my steps of what I've done from last time. Keyhole anywhere. The top part is engraved with the image of a clock. So this is our clock engraving, which it said there was no keyhole anywhere. So it's like, okay, am I looking for an object or am I actually looking for a key? Because it was not very clear. And good old Resident Evil is not very good about being clear on anything. Alright. Just, whoops. Did not mean to do that. Whoops. Sorry guys, I am rusty. Okay, there's a map. Okay, so we are currently in the main room. So, let's see. I believe that big area with what looks like a stage is close to where the classroom is. And it looks like we've got some stuff on what they consider the second floor. But how we get to it isn't a huge mystery, but it looks like there's some doorways that I haven't explored yet. So I say when it comes to Resident Evil, if there's places you haven't explored yet, go explore it and see what you find. Because they could be the key to whatever it is we're trying to do. What I kind of wish Resident Evil did, hi creepy, what I kind of wish Zero did, like Resident Evil 1 does, is actually have a room for the save to where you can actually have a chest. So you can drop off stuff you don't currently need to keep in your inventory. But unfortunately, Resident Evil is not that kind in every game. So we probably won't start getting chests to put our stuff in until Resident Evil 1. Which I may actually take a break from Resident Evil after I get this done before I jump into 1. Unfortunately, like Resident Evil 0, well, I take that back. I actually have okay, so because it's raining, she won't go out there. Got it. I have beaten Resident Evil 1 once, but I haven't been so lucky the second time around. So maybe by doing a playthrough, I can maybe beat the game again. But we'll see. Okay, is this the door we can go out? Oh, it is. Okay. Holy! Okay. Sorry, Billy. I kind of freaked out there a little bit. Okay, we got shotgun ammo. Oh no, we got a grenade launcher. Oh no. What the heck are we going to need a grenade launcher for? I do not like the fact that we found this. Okay, so before I go too crazy on why I'm kind of freaking out about the grenade launcher is the last time I saw a grenade launcher with flame grenades was in Resident Evil 0 where we were fighting Nemesis. And if we have this here, we are definitely going to want to pick this up before we get into the next stage of the game, because that probably means, as much as I hate to admit it, we're probably going to need it to take out Mr. Siren. Why did we have to pick that up? Find that. Oh, what's this? It's a weird headless figure. But since we can't carry anything else right now, we're just going to have to leave it and hope the door is embodied with a water motif. Okay, what does this one look like again? Excuse me. Sorry, my throat is kind of dry tonight. Okay, so if I had to guess, this is kind of a figure of a woman, obviously, with vines or cloth wrapped around her. I don't know if it's something we're going to need or not right away. So I'm going to err on the side of caution and go ahead and have Rebecca give Billy the handgun ammo. Okay, I did the reverse of that. I was giving Billy the shotgun ammo. Sorry. My pre-Monday brain is very in tune. Okay, we want to take the statue. And then we want to look at it. Okay. There's a small hole in the back. Back of what? There's a small hole in the back. I am not sure what purpose this one serves. So for now, I'm going to say we're going to leave it. Just because I don't honestly know what we're going to use it for yet. So for now, she's going to stay here. Let me guess. To pick you up, I need what? 2 things? I need 2 blocks to carry the hand grenade launcher and a third to carry the ammo. Great. This is a situation where I wish we had a chest to put stuff in, because I could easily leave behind for now the ink ribbon and the handgun, extra handgun ammo. Just because if I'm going to be carrying that grenade launcher around, I probably won't be using too much handgun ammo. I don't want to waste that first aid spray again. Let's see. I want Billy to have a second weapon. And we definitely need shotgun ammo for him. And as far as I know, there's no way to increase the storage on these guys like I originally hoped. And that's how we switch the outfits. So I think for now, until we figure out what we need the grenade launcher for, or, ooh, what's this? grandfather clock that appears to be broken. It stopped ticking altogether. Let's see if she can do anything. No, she cannot. Okay. General theory is sometimes if something's broken, you can use the other character to get something if there's actually something stuck in it, but the fact that Billy didn't find anything probably says, hey, there's nothing of importance in this. Okay, so we're back to this room. Let's see, where do we go next? Or I guess the $1,000,000 question is where haven't we gone? So we can go through that door. That leads to out there, which I believe at some point leads to a different room. Okay. Sorry if it seems like I'm not making too much progress, guys. I'm literally just trying to get sort of a refill for this game. But to me, it's a lot more fun to just kind of... Ah! Got you. Take that, bird. Is there something? Oh my goodness, there's a crate over here? Okay. Which does nothing. Now I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's a broken down elevator. Okay, there's a ledge down there. I doubt we need to go down there though. At least for the time being. Wait, where'd Billy go? Billy, did you get stuck on the elevator? There he is. I thought I lost Billy there for a second. It's like, wait, where'd Billy go? Oh, that was kind of creepy. Okay, there's another first aid spray. There's a clock crank. Okay, so this is a clock, but the second hand is missing. Okay, so I definitely missed that the first time through. Hey, there's a big hammer up there. Is that something we need? Apparently not. And this is the dumbwaiter that got us up here, so that means we can get back. Which I remember that from the first time. I was just seeing if there's something in this room we forgot. Let's see. Come on, Billy. Now we can walk this area in peace. We don't have annoying crows attacking. Okay. Okay, so there's something there that we don't know how to use. There's a cage. Okay. So we can't go that way. And that room we've already checked out. So we basically need to go back the way we came and go through what looks like a middle door that leads to the classroom. Okay, so I was close to the classroom. That's kind of funny. It's like, wait, I was actually close. Come on, Billy, go up the ladder. No, go up the ladder. Are you serious? You won't go up the ladder? Ah, fine, ladies first then. Sheesh. It is nice to be able to play as both characters. But I will say there are parts of this where Billy gets a little annoying. Okay. Now, who are you? You must need something. There's something written on the base. When good and evil are brought into place, or brought into balance, a new path will be opened before you. So I'm assuming that has something to do with figures. So that might be our hint to that one we found. Because that could be a evil figure because it looks like a sinful statue, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. We're back in the creepy classroom. And just in case we run into something we don't want to deal with, I'm going to save it quick just because I don't know what is going to happen or when. Oh, I'm in the conference room. I'm not in the classroom. Of course I'm not in the classroom. Why would it be that easy to find the classroom? Whoops. Let's see. So the door to the straight back. Okay, so there's a door in front of us that we can go through that leads to another door to another location that may or may not be useful. Or there's a door that leads to a ladder that probably leads us down somewhere. Down or up. And seeing as there's no... It leads us down because it shows the basement, and we've already been to the basement. Why does this game have to be so complicated? Okay, so we need to figure out how to get access past these knights, as well as these locked rooms, which are probably the ones that are like, hey, we need this, or we need that. But where to find any of it is a mystery to me. So I'm gonna go with my best judgment and go, since we clearly don't need anything in the basement right now, I'm gonna go through the door in front of Rebecca and make our way down to the next yellow door and see what we find in there and see if maybe something in there will be painfully obvious to help us solve what the heck we're doing. Let's see. Oh, big red door. Dawn has a fire motif on it. Okay. I have a feeling that big statue might be a key to opening certain doors, but I could be wrong. Okay, there's something shiny over here. What is it? Come on, Rebecca, grab the something shiny. Microfilm? Sure. We'll pick up the microfilm. One mic. Sorry about that, guys. Random decided to drop something and scare the living crap out of me. Holy cow. I told her not to do that when I'm playing a horror game. Okay, you're locked. Candle's burnt out. Okay, we got a microfilm. What are we supposed to do with it? There's bookshelves. Bookshelves. Here's our little friend again. There's nothing down here. So that literally leads just to that room. Okay, well that's kind of annoying. You have us pick up the microfilm, but you don't have anything. Ha! Okay, someone's recently used it, but now it's not useful anymore. Okay. So I have a feeling the microfilm reel that we just picked up has something to do with something that's on the other side of that door. The sight will guide you to a greater truth. He's holding a candle in his left hand. Oh, I get it. Okay, come here, Billy. Let's see if I'm right. Well, boom goes that idea. It said he was holding a candle in his hand. So I thought, candle in your hand. I know, lighter. Of course it doesn't work. That'd be too simple. So something tells me we're probably going to need to find a candle somewhere, which I just went the wrong way. We go this way. And hopefully don't get another jump scare from random channel behind me. Okay, let's go down this way because I don't remember what's in this back room. I have a feeling as we complete certain challenges in the game, one or some of the knights will move. Oh, this is just access to the outside. No wonder there's nothing I need to do back here. Okay. And I think this is even an off look from up high. Okay, yeah, we want to climb down the ladder. Oh! Okay. Hi. Okay, there's a little demon. And then there's some other stuff on the ground. It looks like a flashlight. And a gas can. I think I actually need to pick him up if I want to. Let's leave you. Well, let's look at the microfilm first before we just discard it. Okay, I need to put it in a projector, which we haven't found a projector yet, so we're going to leave the microfilm here. We're going to use Rebecca to pick up, if I can make Billy move for a minute. There we go. Come on, pick up the little gargoyle looking thing. There we go. So the white statue is a symbol of good. The black statue is probably the symbol of evil for that scale. We'll figure this stuff out later. Let's see. Can we get out this door? Yay, we can. Where does that put us though? Oh, this is going down into that furnace room. Okay. So we go this way. Because we can't do jack squat down there yet. Okay. I faced through him, so that means we're good. This looks like a dining room. Oh look, there's another door that leads to the kitchen. Awesome. Creepy dining room. Ugh. Okay, let's get out of here, Billy. Alright, where are we now? And it looks like we're back. Yeah, we're back in the main hall. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's go up here. Yeah. Ah, didn't mean to switch. Let's go ahead and use you. Okay. Now let's see if we can figure out. Gosh dang garment. Sorry guys, I keep pushing the wrong buttons. Okay, so I'm assuming my yellow glow on second floor is more than likely the figure I left behind. So let's go get it. Because if I'm right, that means we're one step closer to figuring out what our next step is. Hopefully I don't need that grenade launcher. Because that would suck because I have no way of carrying it right now. Whoops. Rawr. Okay, there's my good one. Need to pick you up. Okay, I'm gonna have Mr. Tall and Handsome here pick up the shotgun ammo. Yes. Okay. I got a bad feeling. I got a really bad feeling, guys. I am really hoping I'm wrong. I think what I'm gonna do for now, considering we do have enough shotgun bullets to last for a little bit, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave Billy's knife in this room. And then I'm gonna have Billy take I think I'll have Billy take the other red and green herb. That'll open up one slot. Now I need to open up two more. I'm going to go ahead and combine you with you. I think I'm going to leave all the first aid for now with Billy. I'm going to go ahead and use this even though she's fine. That'll give me what I need to pick up the ammo. Or the grenade launcher. Yes. And since Rebecca's the one carrying the grenade launcher, she needs the ammo. So what can I do? I think I hate doing this, but I'm gonna go ahead and use that. And then I'm gonna give Billy the ink ribbon. That way Rebecca can pick up the flame. Okay, they call it napalm grenades. Yes, I want to pick up the grenade launcher ammo because something tells me I'm going to need it. And what I've learned playing Resident Evil, as long as I've played it, and as many times as I've played it, trust your gut. If your gut tells you to grab something because something big might be coming, trust your gut. I hope I'm wrong and we can just go back and get all that stuff, but whoops. I really wish I would stop doing that. Okay, let's go ahead and use you. Okay, so we made them even, but it didn't do anything. Weird. Well, maybe. Let's set this down for a minute and kind of do what Random said. Let's try getting... Let's try swapping them and see what happens. once I stop going, hey, let's do this, or hey, let's do this. Okay, come on. Okay, so whoever gets put first. There's something written on the base. When good and evil are brought into balance, a new path will be opened before you. Okay. Oh, I see what happened. So the dark side statue is heavier than the light side statue, so we need to find something else to kind of help offset the weight. Interesting. What that will be, I have no idea. Because, like I said, I'm pretty much going by the seat of my pants on this. That's where I left Billy's knife. There's nothing on third. And there's nothing in the basement. Okay, so I left something down by the safety room, by the safe in the common area, and there's a few things in that back area, which I think is just a red herb and that gas tank and some other stuff. Like I said, Resident Evil can be a very complex, very complicated game. And sometimes just trying to figure out where you're supposed to go is a royal pain. Let's see. It said something about a classroom, which I'm assuming the classroom is probably behind one of the locked doors, which, where to find their key is a mystery in itself. I'm trying to think, what could I do to try to get us a little bit further in this game? Because right now I'm not making much progress. Let's see. Let me take a peek at the walkthrough and see if it will tell me an idea as to what to do. So I need to go back to that one area where we saw those chains. And apparently that's where our next boss fight is. So I was right, I did need the grenade launcher, but I think I need to swap who has what. Because it looks like I need Billy to activate it, but I don't think it really matters. Oh, it says it's going to snag Rebecca, so yeah, it does matter. Okay, so how am I going to make this work? Let's exchange you. We'll give Rebecca the shotgun, and we'll give her grenade launcher to Billy. And I'm gonna leave the first aid spray with Billy. I'm gonna exchange this to Rebecca so she has something. And I'm gonna make sure the grenade launcher is equipped on Billy, because things are about to get really interesting really fast. And once we no longer need the grenade launcher, I will shift the shotgun back over to Billy. But I think just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna give him Rebecca's handgun, and I'm gonna equip the shotgun to Rebecca. And I'm gonna go ahead and exchange all of my handgun ammo over to Billy so that way Rebecca has the ink ribbon. We do save Rebecca, I hope, because we do kind of need her, but we'll just have to see. Alright guys, so let's go find us a boss. Because apparently he was key to the next stage that I was going like, okay, what am I doing wrong for this for? Alright, Billy, since you're the one that's in lead that we need, let's go up here. Let's go fight us. Guess what it is, random? Yep, we're doing a soul leveling where we're gonna fight a giant centipede. Ugh. Alright. I believe this is where I need to go. Which one it is, I don't know. Let's see. Is it this one? Or is it this one? Or is it this one? Okay. Yes. She looks very mighty with her shotgun. Okay, what is this? Come on, pick it up. Oh my goodness. It's a facility key. I feel utterly defeated now. Oh look, there's our soul leveling centipede. Ugh, it's creepier. Where'd he go? Did I use it all? Yes, I did. Crap. Did I get it? I got it!
Rebecca, are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
Can I just say, ew? Alright. So, got another achievement. So, we have the fire key. So that means all of our flame motif doors are now accessible to us. So we'll go ahead and re-equip the shotgun. We'll go ahead and examine this just so we know, hey, look at that, there's the fire. So the flame motif doors are fun. Okay, so it's saying basically go back to the main hall and then pretty much go back to the main room. Go back to the dining room. The two zombies are back, but this time they can be ignored. They're poisoned differently. And then run to the back of the main room where the fire motif door is and unlock it using the fire key. But it looks like we don't actually just discard it like we usually do. We just kind of hang on to it for a bit, which is fun. And I think for now, I'm going to swap to Billy and I'm going to equip the handgun because we don't want to use all that fire ammo. Let's see if I remember it. The dining room is this way. And of course, Dum Dum goes, "Oh, look, zombie!" Okay, good. You came with me. And I believe the other one is in the kitchen. That was a creepy sound. Sorry, every Resident Evil is different. Why did you have to climb the... Rebecca, get off the table. Thank you. Okay, never mind. Oh look, there's shotgun ammo. There's a switch here. I don't know, random. Should I switch it?
Might as well. See what happens.
Ah, I'm blinded by the light. Not really. Oh look, handgun ammo. I don't know if I can actually pick that up. Hello. Assistant Director's Diary. September 2nd. A useless bunch of trainees as always. Where does headquarters find these idiots? We did get a couple of decent ones though, so can't complain, I guess. William and Albert. They might have a future. September 25th. Scholar William, Practical Al. They really are opposites, and they're always competitive in everything they do. There's something ruthless and cruel about them both. October 7th. Got a sudden call from the director. It was to tell me to encourage a rivalry between those two. It's the first time since this training facility was built that Director Marcus has ever shown interest in anything other than his research. Well, whatever. Orders are orders. I'm going to have them tearing at each other's throats. Huh. So there is a link to this place to Albert. Interesting. Not sure if it's a good interesting or a bad interesting. I'm going to leave her here and see if I can get Billy over the table because he needs to be the one to get the handgun ammo. Come on. Back up. Really? Billy, get off the table. Rebecca. Oh, shortcut to the map. I'm trying to remember how I get her to stay.
You stay here.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, it was the freaking select button. Okay. Come on. Get off the table, Billy. Billy, get off the... Okay. I am going to swap with Rebecca. Exchange this for that. Now she's got an open spot. Go back to Rebecca. Nope, I'm Billy. Let's get the handgun ammo. Oh my goodness. Okay. Billy, will you get off the table? I have a feeling I'm going to be spending a few minutes trying to just get these guys off the table. Okay, I want to exchange the key for the handgun ammo. Let's see if I can combine these. Yay! Okay, now the first question is, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go back. Thank you. Sheesh. All right. Go up the table. Good girl. Billy, you're in my way. There we go. Okay, that looked awkward. Sorry, guys, but yeah, that was awkward. Okay. When it comes to me and tables, I am not the best at figuring out how to do it when I have to do it with two different people. Let's see. The other fire door, I believe, like I said, is in the kitchen. But let me double check. Yep, it's in the kitchen. Okay. So let's go ahead and head on over that way. Where's my shortcut? There we go. So now I believe we go back to the pretty much back the way we came, because I believe we have to go all the way back to the main room, go down, and go through that yellow door, because I believe the one with the two darker gray things is the kitchen. So, yay, more backtracking. Sorry, guys. But at least this time I actually know where I'm going. More or less. And kind of like I mentioned a little bit before, my goal is to eventually beat this game with you guys. I am gonna try my best. Watch, once we get that even, this is gonna slide up. I see that coming. Anyway, back on point. My goal is to beat the game with you guys, and I am going to try my best to not wait so long to get the next part out, but it just kind of depends on kind of life. Yes, we don't want to keep the unusable key. So that means there's a key motif somewhere, or a key with a motif somewhere. Ew. Oh look, there's a red herb. That, oh look, here's a bottle to make a Molotov. And what is this? It is lighter fluid. Oh, it's for that one in that one room. I'm gonna say no. go for right now because I just wanted to see what was in here. And is there anything in the fridge? Really, cat? You had to attack my foot? Sorry, I have a needy cat pawing at my feet. Okay, so pretty much the only thing about in here that's anywhere near exciting is the bottle to make a Molotov, which I don't know what we're going to need the Molotov for just yet. A red herb, which right now with both characters having, with Billy having the first aid spray and her having a green and red herb already, without going and finding another green herb, the red herb is pretty much useless. So I think considering we both have one healing item each and we're pretty good on ammo, I think we're pretty set. So I think we're good there. The only thing I may grab in here is probably that lighter fluid. Just because I don't want to have to come back in here to get it. Alright. So back out we go. Oh. Okay, come here. There we go. So it said to combine that lighter fluid with Billy's lighter to make it usable. And combine the glass bottles with any gas cans you may have found to make some Molotov cocktails. And it even says here that we're actually supposed to go back to the study because apparently that table I kept climbing over we're supposed to push somehow. So that might be an adventure to save for next time. So for now, we got a working lighter, which for Billy is good because then that means we can go back to that one room, light that candle maybe, and just take it from there. But for now, I think the best thing to do is just save our progress for sure. Because we actually did make pretty decent progress despite me kind of wandering around for a bit first thing. All right. So, yeah, I think that is actually a very good stopping point. Next time, we're going to go ahead and go back to that one room and try to move that table so we can see if we can reach the point in the walkthrough that says we get the needle that we need for that one clock. And then from there, probably head and redo the clock. And then after that, I don't know what we're supposed to do. So I guess we'll just sit tight and see what happens next time. So thanks for bearing with me through this. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next time. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.